Hello and welcome to this poorly inconceived version of Matt's Reviews. Now I'm just going to mess with the camera a second because it's way too high up. Now it's way too low down. I'm just going to move backwards to compensate, and there we are. Anyway, this is Matt Reviews, long time coming, and today's review is about, let me just get it. Sorry about this. It's about this monstrous 3 foot tall, or so, maybe even taller, bear. I mean, if I stand up, this is going to be a lovely shot for me, but it is this tall. I'm not holding it up, it's there, it comes up to here on me. Anyway, back to the good stuff, the review itself. So, there is a story behind this thing, and the story is that it was near my birthday, it was therefore club day, and the fair was in, and because the fair was in, I haven't been to the fair since I was in like high school, so I went to the fair with my partner. Excuse me, I'm about to cough horribly, give me a sec. Anyway, as we were, we went to the fair, because my partner had never been to a fair or anything, so I was like, screw it, we're going to a fair. So we went to the fair, and I was like, oh, all these games are bullshit, you can never win. But I won this on one of the games. The game it is on is that silly one where the bucket is at a horrible angle and they give you big, or essentially baseballs, but I assume are maybe a bit softer, I don't know. I remember the last time I held a baseball, if I ever even have held a baseball. So anyway, it looked like a big baseball. So you throw them into this bucket and they're bouncing out because that's what they do, because it's supposed to be like some kind of scam in my opinion. And there's a lot of other people's opinion, but anyway, so I was like, oh, this is a scam, I'm never going to win this. And then eventually, I won. And I was like, well, you know, I don't want a massive teddy, which one do you want? So she went for this one. And it's great. It's surprisingly heavy for a teddy, but you know, and it got a lot of attention. A lot of people wanted to stroke the teddy, which is very weird. But you know, people are fucked up. So anyway, to the review. What does it taste like? Now I'm just going to nibble on this here. No, I'm not. That's disgusting. It just tastes of nothing. And you end up with a mouthful of fur. And that's not what anybody wants. Now, the key important question is, where would the cheese go? Now, personally, I think, because this is the least fluffy bit, if we melted cheese on here, gave him like a nice cheesy yellow nose, you know, it would contrast with the rest of him and it would look pretty damn good. And it would taste nice too. It would definitely help the fluffiness. Bit of melted cheese, delicious. So, what I don't know really what else there is to talk about. Here he is. I've forgotten what I actually talk about in my reviews, other than what it tastes like and where the cheese would go. I've told you a story about it. I think he's large and inconvenient, but you know, I won it for my partner. It's a massive teddy, like I say, it doesn't really have a place to go, but this is a sign, this is the truth. This shows that those silly fair games that everyone thinks you can't win can be won when you put the right amount of money into it. And that's the problem. Now, it wasn't a lot of money, it's not like I spent like hundreds of pounds trying to win this silly bear. It was like 15 quid, which is like 15 balls, essentially a ball a pound. But if you paid a 5, you got 5 balls. So it took me 3 attempts, which I think is not bad, considering I've never played those kind of games in my life before, because I always look at them like they're some kind of scam, because I think they are. And I still think they are. I just think I got lucky and won a fat bear. So that's fat with a PH, because that's how all the cool kids spell it. So this is the review of this monster. I think it's gone pretty damn well. I'm going to have to watch old reviews to double check what exactly I talk about in reviews. because otherwise it's just going to be this mumbly bullshit. This is a horrible recording, and it's out of sync so much. I'm watching it out of sync as I'm recording it, so that's never a good sign. But this is just a quick video because the software I would usually record with is currently working on editing another video. So I thought I'm just doing it straight off the webcam, and it looks like this abysmal mess. The teddy looks great though. My mouth movement and everything over here looks like shit. Teddy's looking fine. So that is the teddy. That is the story of the teddy. Told you where the cheese would go. Look, it's sat down and it's still in the bloody camera. It's huge. I don't know where it's going to go eventually. It's just stood at a door next to my computer for now. It looks a bit creepy sometimes if you see it in the dark. So it's just looking out and it's like, oh my god, there's a big thing. Oh wait, it's a bear. But there's the teddy. Apparently it's called Jeff, because I was asked a serious question, what should we call a bear, and I jokingly responded Jeff, and now he's called Jeff. So that's Jeff the bear. There he is. Off he goes. And this has been a terrible episode, terrible bodge job episode of Matt Reviews. Lasted far too long, and I've been talking absolute crap. So I'm going to watch an old review, see exactly what questions I answer about the product, or thing, or whatever. It's not a product, I don't know why I'm saying product. This isn't, I'm not reviewing bloody Pepsi and shit. No, this is random ass crap. But I'll watch an old review or two, see what exactly I was talking about, which aspects of the object I was reviewing, other than cheese and what it tastes like. And we will go from there, and hopefully the next one will be back up to the terrible standard they were already at. Because frankly, this is an even worse standard. So anyway, I'm going to go. I will see you next time. This is Matt Reviews. I am life according to Matt. Well, I'm not. I am Matt. This is life according to me. Deal with it. That is the bear. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.